Hey guys, thanks for tuning in for another episode of the review channel. As always, I do appreciate you tuning in for this special episode, but before we start, as always, I want you to share, like, and subscribe. Helps me out quite a bit, as you all know, so I do appreciate that. Today's episode is about the Contour ShuttleXpress. It's a computer controller, so if you do any type of editing with any kind of Final Cut proX or any type of editing software whatsoever, I'm just going to go over this with you. It's a quick review, not too long, about 8 minutes long. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so let's talk about the Contour ShuttleXpress Computer Controller. Just ordered this in the mail the other day. I'm an old school type of editor. I used to be in the video field for 30 odd years, doing weddings and parties and so forth. Retired from that about a few years back, but I do a lot of online video, as you all know. So I wanted to get a controller. I had an older controller. I sold all my stuff. I said I want to get back into doing all the videos and all the editing, and I said I got to order another controller. So I ordered the ShuttleXpress Computer Controller, and this is there's two different versions they have. This is a little less expensive one. It works great. I mean, from what I remember, the last time I had the bigger one, the little more expensive one, but this is the same idea. I don't think I need anything as fancy. It really has a million buttons. It has the jog shuttle wheel. It has the programmable buttons. Rubberized feet in the bottom, compact design, which is kind of cool. So you use your mouse, use some keyboard shortcuts, and basically you can use the controller. It's really good for editing. You know, you can cut in and cut out, and I'll get into the programming in a few minutes with that. So I ordered this. I'll leave a link below so you know where to. I guess that's below. So you can order this if you like. Please do so. Take a look at it. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Really helps me out quite a bit. As you all know, YouTubers, we're out there, making videos, and we want to educate and entertain people and show them about products and about our reviews and our thoughts, and hopefully you can learn something and share it with somebody else, and that's all it's about. It's really about sharing. Okay, so let's open it up. Let's take a look at it and see what we got. It comes in a box. It's a small box, nice compact box. And let's see, over there. All right, cool. So here it is in here. So it's black. I like it. It looks good quality, just like I remember. Nice quality. It's got the nice rubber feet. It's got 4 rubber feet in the bottom here. So actually 5. 1, 2, 3, 5 rubber feet here. So it helps if I'm sliding. If you have like a slippery surface, like this is a desk. So this one will slide around. That's a nice feature. Nice long cable. I think this is good. Yeah, I like that. Quality of the wiring seems good. Not cheap at all, actually. Standard to middle size. I mean, I wouldn't say super high quality, but it seems like it's good enough. Once you plug it in and have it set up, it's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to sit on your desk, so that'll be okay. And let's see what we got for information here. So the V2 was the ShuttleXpress the version 2. This is the one I used to have. I went with just the Express, a little bit more basic. You don't need all a million bells and whistles. So I think this works fine for what I'm doing. Also, here's a little a 3-year warranty it comes with, which is kind of cool. So that's on them. Just register the item, and it'll give you a 3-year warranty. And here's the instructions. And the old one used to have the software, so now everything's online, as you know. So you can download the drivers, you can download the software. Everything's online, so it's pretty easy to do. It's much easier to do. You have a Windows driver. You can use it with Mac and PC. Windows, and this is the Mac driver. And I'm working with the Mac. So it should be fairly easy to use, pretty much plug and play, maybe download a driver or controller, whatever they're using, and it should work. And I'll get into that. So basically, users with I edit with Final Cut proX. Final Cut Pro user since the beginning. I think it was like 2.0 I got involved with Final Cut Pro. So this is what I've been doing as far as non-linear editing. So this is the kind of a great controller, so you can see the fluidity of the wheel, jog wheel, and the shuttle. So this is kind of cool. So it's got a spring here. So what you want to do when you're editing is that you want to go forward, you want to go back a little bit. You can kind of tweak it, and then you can use these. You can program these and 2 lefts and rights here. What I do is I'll use it as a play, fast forward and reverse, or stop, fast forward and reverse. And I'll use these for cut points. So in and out. So when you're you're editing with Final Cut proX, there's in points and out points. So you can really just tweak the video where you want it to be. Cut it in, cut it out. Drag and drop, put the files in, and pretty much that's it. I don't want to get too technical with you. So those of you that edit, you know what I'm talking about. But again, the reviews about the quality of the Contour Shuttle proXpress. Not bad. I think it's like $60. The link's below. You'll see the link right below here, where it is. Take a look at the link, see what you think. got nothing to lose. I think you'll be happy with it. The quality seems good. A couple quick settings we'll just go over real quick, and I'll give you an idea about that. Let's go to the Mac and open up the controller, and I can just show you just a quick review on how to get the in and out points. I think that's the most complicated part of doing this. The plays work. You can set up Final Cut proX and go right from there. So let's just cut to that and take a look at that. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're just going to get a quick look at what I'm talking about as far as the controls are concerned. So let's go into once you download the software and the driver, if need be, click on the Contour Shuttle app, and it opens up this whole menu here. So you can choose whatever you're using. You're using Final Cut proX, I just click on that. There's Premiere Pro, there's Premiere, there's all kinds of things for PCs. Dreamweaver, you name it, it's pretty much After Effects. Any editing program you use, you can use this program here. As you can see, when I'm clicking on the buttons here, you see which ones are highlighted over here. This one here, this one. You can just see what they're for, so you can get an idea. This is forward button. This one here is a stop button. This one over here is reverse button. I already programmed this to key I, which is in. Okay, so that's an input. And then you have your O for your settings, so your end range setting, and then your set range start and set range end. So basically that's what it is. So it's in and out. That's what we used to call it, in and out. So they call it range set in, set out, whatever. Same idea. So if you want to edit a certain part of the video, you can just do that. So I'll open up a project that I'm working on, which is the Contour Shuttle, as you can see here. You can see it. So say I wanted this part here that I want to set an endpoint. I click the I, and you can see that's over there. And say I want this to end right around here. So you can see that I'm dragging that line. I want to end here. I just hit the out button. So basically, here's my edit point here, and I can drag and drop it to my timeline down here, and that's pretty much how you use the in and the out. So that really works really well. So the only tricky part is when you get it, you just have to set the keystrokes yourself. And what I mean by set keystrokes here, you can actually program it. So type a key point, keystroke. So you want to make sure you just set that to 0 or out, and the in point range is I, and that's the in point, and the O is out. Once you get those set up, it should work no problem. You can see it right here. Here's the O, here's the I. Okay, and make sure these control, op, and shifts are off, and command buttons are off, because it'll screw it up. So make sure those are not engaged. It'll set a whole different setting up, you know what I mean, like a control shift or option control. It'll just mess it up. So it's just straight I and a straight O, and that's your set in and your set out. So that's a quick tip that I want to give you that took me a little time to figure that out because of all these things. Well, if you check this by accident, it sets up a different command, you know, shift control op, this, that, whatever. So that's how that kind of works. So that is my quick review on the ShuttleXpress. I think you'll like it. I think it's worth the money. I'll leave a link below so you can order it if you'd like to. Please give me a thumbs up. Tell me what you think. Any questions or comments, please leave below. I do always appreciate that as well. And as always, thank you for tuning in for the review channel. You have a great evening, and thanks for watching, and have a good night.